Hi guys, I will be taking a problem here today. It's a handshake problem. So I've gone through different videos on YouTube, and I have also learned from one of my student that there is not a good video on handshaking. So I am thinking to create this video and capture everything so that and this problem is get cleared to everyone. So generally the problem is suppose there are n people. What are the number of possible handshake? So I'm starting with a simple problem and make it little complex and tell you how to solve all of them. So there are n problem and how many handshake is possible. And people handshake possible. Possible handshake. So so okay, the handshake would be like I'm thinking, I'm assuming you people know what is the combination thing. So there are n people. Suppose there are five people. Five. Five people are here, and possible handshake between will be out of five. We select two, and that would be one handshake. So how many possible way? What are the number of ways we can choose um, two people out of all these five people? So what number of combination is possible? Number of combination possible would be here 5c2, right? So number of possible handshake, and this is the number of possible handshake actually. So but suppose we modify this. Here it's 5, then it's 5c2, and if it was n, it would be nc2. I hope this would be clear. Now suppose there are n people, and the question gets little modified to check your understanding deeper. So there are n people, and this the same question could be asked in another way. N people are there, and they are exchanging letters. Exchange letters. One person is giving letter to someone, and this person is giving this letter to this one. So how many possible ways are there? So in case of handshake, suppose there was n people, then when we select one of the like combination, two people at a time, and that is one handshake. One handshake. But in case of later exchange, when we select one of in case of later exchange, when we select one of the combination here, so there are two letters being exchanged. This person gives a letter to this, and this person gives a letter to this. So for each selection of two people, we have two letters getting exchanged. So for this case, how many letters are being exchanged? If someone asks you, 5c2 into 2. So for each combination, one letter is two letter is getting exchanged. Suppose this question is modified further, and they ask that there are n people, and each person sends letters to each one, and he also keeps he or she also keeps one copy of each letter being sent with itself. One copy of each letter with itself. So it sends one letter So there are 2%. Like, again, let's consider there are 5%. So out of this, these 2%, it gives one letter to this, and this gives one letter to this. So it has one letter, right? Sent by this person, A, B, a letter from A, and this is a letter from B. Let's make it in different color so that it's better to put it in memory. So it's letter from B, this orange person. Okay. But while sending a letter, this A letter to A, it also keeps. Sorry, let me. It also keeps a letter. It sent a letter to B, right? But it also keeps its one of the copy with itself. And this person, while sending a letter to B, A, it also keeps one copy with itself. So for one exchange, how many letters are there? When one exchange is happening between the 2%, there are 4 letters involved. And how many exchange would be happening? There are 5 people in this case. We have how many? We have 5 people. So number of exchanges would be 5C2. And for each case, how many letters are involved? 4 letters are involved. So that should be the answer here. So let's take one more complex problem. Suppose there are n couples, and this becomes very difficult for many people to understand. N couples, how many handshake? How many handshake? I'm writing HS as handshake. If the couples, the wife and husband, they won't handshake with themselves, right? No handshake with wife, husband, okay, itself, within the couple, one couple. So there will be no handshake between. So each wife will be handshaking with others, husband and wife, but it won't handshake with his wife or yeah. So in that case, how many handshake would be possible? There are n couples, how many handshake? And if wife and husband don't handshake them among themselves. So for this question, we have to see. So in all these kind of questions, we just have to see the one exchange. So again, let's see the 5 couples are there, 5 couples. This is one couple. This is 2 couple. There are 3 couple. 4 couple. And 5 couple. So how many handshakes are possible? So in this kind of break this first problem into this question become a little confusing because there are couples and you just take like 5 couples are there, then you take 10 people and then you start finding 5 couples, you convert it into 2, 10, when you start finding only number of handshake. But that approach is not good. The approach should be keep each couple as an individual, each couple as individuals, treat each couple as one unit, and then see then take one unit of one couple and see how many 2 couples and see how many exchanges can be possible between them. So we are told that we'll see handshake. So we are told that there won't be any exchange between them, so there won't be any handshake. So but this guy will be handshaking with this, and this guy will also be handshaking with this. Similarly, this guy will handshake with this, and this guy will handshake with this. So there are total possible 4 handshake happening when 2 couples meet. So for one selection of 2 couple out of n, there are 4 involved. So there we have 5 couples, and out of that we will select 2 couples and see how many exchanges are possible. Here we see there are 4 exchanges possible. So what we see, this would be the answer. I hope it clears all the doubts regarding this kind of problems, and you will be able to solve all the problems after this related to handshake.